Okay, what we do here is simply turn that around. Again, we can line it up for accuracy. That's pretty good. I'm looking down that line of that edge and that edge and lining them up. It's pretty, as long as nothing moves while I tighten up this nut, I'll recheck it just in case. That's pretty good. I mean, it ain't going to be very far out, and we're only going through. We're not going that deep, so it doesn't really matter. I tend to use very small center drills using this cutter. Right, what I'm actually doing here is I want to get between the three jaws so I can get the chuck can go in further. We need to drill a hole to tap for an M6 bolt, so we need to come out more than the radius of the bolt, of course. So 3 mil is the radius. Let's come out 3.5 mil, which is my compound slide is only in thou, so I'll come out 130. It's 137 thou, or sensible thing to do is round it to 140 thou. Back to 0. Line this one up with the edge of there, the flange. I'm happy with that. Right, we come out 140, 10, 110, 20, 30. We come out 140 millimeters, which is 3.5 mil. Now we can go straight in with the cross line. I always use a pecking motion. It's just not worth snapping the center drill off in the hole. Okay, I've gone in far enough to actually cause a small countersink as well. I'm quite happy with that. Right, now for M6, I know from experience is an M5 tapping drill size, so I'm just going to search. I'll turn off while I'm searching for an M5. What I'm actually going to do here is slow the speed down a bit. Right. We're done. Okay. That's it. I'm happy with that. I'm just looking at the shaft here, and I rather there are two flats, and they happen to be at 90 degrees. They'll be there and there. So I think it's wise actually to use 2 grub screws on this one. We don't want anything coming loose at all. So I think I'll add another hole for a grub screw. Second grub screw. This is the back end of the mandrel, and when I need, in this particular instance, I need to make 2 drillings 90 degrees apart. How do I do it? Well, this is a wheel I got from the scrapyard, which I mark out, you know, ever many, and I'll put that on there. And I'll use the pointer on top there for whatever position I want the shaft in, the chuck mandrel. And we go for the simple ones like 90 degrees. This is got a little bit damp. I've done this. I can easily divide up tape. Underneath I've stamped the aluminium on various combinations, especially many odd ones like 72 per revolution, 17 and sort of various prime numbers and so on, like, you know. So all I got to do here is I'll pop in. I'll just pop in the nuts, line this up with one of the holes. Again, this is fairly accurate actually, because this is how I used to do all my. I got a red mark there. Obviously the last time I used this I was only interested in 4/4. Well, what I actually do here normally is have a start position with the wheel on the end of the mandrel, where the wheel on the end of the mandrel here is set up for a location. Do the drilling, then move the wheel to the second location and do the second drilling here. But what we're going to have to do, because we already made a hole, I'm going to simply, this is not precision, but it'll do, like I said before, this will do the job. We can move this and to know that it's perfectly lined up. We can spin the drill and the drill's not touching, so I'm pretty happy that that's lined up good enough for what we want. Back over on this side, I'm going to the detail of showing you this in case you want to do a similar thing on your lathe, basically. But back over there, we got a location. We got a red mark there, so I can extend a pointer to an unusual position. It's rather Heath Robinson, but it does in fact work quite well. I'll put a red mark on there to get some sort of alignment. I'll show you what I mean. I'll take the camera off and I might have to zoom out to get any form of focus. The light's too bright, I think. But if you can see the red mark there, I'll continue it on there. Now what I can do, now we got a location to work from. I can turn it to the next red mark and I've got exactly 90 degrees. Meanwhile back on here, we're ready to drill our second hole. Going back to the center drill again, of course. I'm just hoping it'll go in and clear, just to make have enough clearance. No, it won't. Sorry, I'll have to use the larger center drill, which is in fact longer. This is the result of not pre-planning. Actually, it's rather, I'm not used to I've been playing around with the camera while I'm working. I'm just hoping that that's going to go in and clear. Yes, just, yeah, that will do. That'll do me actually. Oh. I can't see a fucking thing here. Right. Right, let's pop in a pilot drill. A little bit more power. I don't think the tip on this drill is any good. Let's try another one. That's better. Take it out to 5mm. Done. Right, we've finished. That is complete. We're done. That's our 2 holes at 90 degrees, which all of which misses the heads of the 3 bolts. More luck than judgment, I must add. We're in business. That's it.